I'm prepping these ones as a garnish.
Oh, okay. Don't use that one.
Oh, yeah, that was well done.
Use that for a garnish for some that you don't like.
Whoops, sorry.
Booloo.
Bulu.
I keep on saying booloo for two.
Well, that's because they usually serve them to two people, because it's a pretty big drink.
Okay.
Now, first of all, of course, the top comes off.
Now you can just throw that away, right? You don't need.
You could, but
Well, you can use. You can actually use it for.
You can. In one rendition of the presentation of this drink, and the most common one, you cut a notch out and just put a straw through it and use that as the lid of your glass.
I guess you can even kind of share that once we're done, right?
Yeah, you could.
So what do you? You're literally just taking a pineapple,
Right?
And this is a core, right?
This is a core.
And I tell you what, $11.
Yeah, they're pretty cheap.
But so good. I mean, like, there's nothing better than like.
Trying to make a pineapple cup without one is miserable.
All you literally do is you just screw that in there.
Yep.
And the cool thing is, like, once you pull it out, you got like fresh pineapple.
Yeah, which you could then use to garnish your drink. And in the case of a Bulu, some of the pineapple actually goes in the drink.
Look at that fresh pineapple.
Yeah.
I want to eat it so much, but I'm not going to.
Yeah. Well, it has
I want to.
I need. Yes, I need it in the drink.
This is the recipe for the Bulu. So there's a few small chunks of French
pineapple.
French pineapple. A few small chunks of fresh pineapple.
Yep.
So you are literally using the pineapple from the drink.
Yep. Might as well. Into the blender it goes.
You're going to put it in a blender.
Yep.
So this is all going to be blended.
Yes, it is.
2.5 ounces of unsweetened pineapple juice. 1.5 ounces of fresh lime juice. 1.25 ounce of honey mixer. All right, here comes the fun stuff.
Oh, okay.
3/4 of an ounce of dark Jamaican rum.
Okay.
So what do you think?
Well, Jamaican. None of those Jamaican, so I guess I'll go with this guy.
Navy Bay.
Yep.
The Myers wannabe, right?
Yes.
3.25 ounces of Lemon Heart 151 proof rum.
Woohoo!
So I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. There's still more rum to come.
Yes.
1.5 ounces of Demerara rum.
Yes. Oftentimes, same one. Oftentimes paired with its buddy Lemon Heart 80 proof. Harder to find, at least in Washington.
Lemon Heart on top of Lemon Heart. So
Yes.
This is 1.5 ounces of Demerara rum.
1.5. Okay.
So we're talking, what is that? 3 ounce?
Yeah. Yeehaw!
I have a feeling that the recipe was for two people to begin with.
You think so?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, Tom. 1.5 ounces of gold Puerto Rican rum. And this is a good date drink. And now I see why.
Yes.
If you can't get that girl to like you after drinking one of these, then you're a lost cause. And then 1.5 ounces of club soda.
Okay.
But do you add that? I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we don't put that in the blender. We only put soda in the blender if we want to see the top blow off and have some excitement.
So obviously you're gonna need a blender for this drink.
Yep.
It's not a shaken drink.
Nope.
You got to blend it. And the reason why is because you got to break up those pineapple chunks. Now, one thing I noticed before you blended it, you also added ice to it.
Yes.
Okay.
And normally you probably should have the ice in the blender first, then pour the stuff over. And it make more difference in a can, that you chill your liquids down faster if they're poured over the ice than the ice poured into them. So that wasn't perfect technique, but it matters a lot less in a blender drink.
Okay.
Because you're going to blend it all anyway.
No, the only reason why I brought it up is because it doesn't say anywhere in here about adding ice to it. But
yeah, but
you do add ice into
yeah.
the mixture, and that's what comes out when you actually blended it.
Yep.
And that, I'll tell you what, that looks yummy. And you're going to add the club soda beforehand.
Yep. Yeah, now we get to add club soda in.
And again, that was 1.5 ounces of club soda.
Okay. They seem to be very consistent in the measures they're choosing.
There you go. And again, this would be an excellent drink for Tiki nudies.
Yes.
You're like, what?
Very approachable.
Well, I'll tell you what, Tom. I haven't tasted it yet, but it looks good to me.
Okay, here we go. Then normally you'd snip the core out of the middle of pineapple.
There we go.
Normally you'd snip that core out. In this case, or take a little knife and cut it out. In this case, I decided I wanted to keep it and do something a little different.
Looks like we might have an extra for a genie up there.
Maybe, yeah. I'll
Look at this. So little garnishes that look like palm trees.
yes, make a little an atoll instead of the standard arrangement. Drop a mermaid on it, sunbathing, and there we go, Bulu. I'd sip soon and carefully because it's kind of full.
Wow. Okay. You could definitely tell that there's a lot of booze in it.
Yeah.
But the pineapple and the honey syrup definitely smooths it all out.
Yeah.
This is great.
Sweeter than some, but its vintage stripe shows in that it's still a pretty balanced drink, if about balanced, leaning to sweet, and of course the amount of rum also marks it's a vintage drink as well, because they had a lot of intestinal fortitude back in the 40s, 50s, and 60s. It seems.
Yeah, I guess so. This is a great drink, Tom.
Ah,
And you're gonna drink, and you're just
I'm gonna put
you're just gonna drink it like this, like like back in college. So do you think this was a drink that was made out of necessity because some bar managers we're throwing out all these pineapple cores.
What's with that? Yeah.
We should do something with it, and it's actually eco-friendly.
Yeah, it is.
Right?
Yeah. I should have broken it up a little more. Okay, I get the iceberg.
Well, cheers. I mean, normally.
Cheers. Yep.
Well, Tom, we just got done drinking a tiki drink out of a pineapple.
No, speak for yourself. I'm still drinking this thing.
Well, I'm still drinking mine, too.
It'll take a while.
And that kind of makes sense to me. Obviously, there's pineapple juice in a pineapple. And you're going to use a lot of pineapple in tiki drinks. But now you're going to make us a drink where it's going to be out of a cucumber? Is that right?
Yes.
And and it's saying, and the drink's called the Comer? Was it?
It says cuckoo cummer or whatever. How do you say that?
No, there's a B in there.
Is there a B?
Cuckoo Cumber.
Cuckoo comer. I guess I need my glasses.
Yeah. And I'm looking at this, and normally it says that you're going to be using vodka, but since we're tiki people, we're gonna use rum. So this is a drink that you're literally going to drink out of a cucumber? Is that right? Is that what you're telling me?
As odd as it sounds. Yeah, hey. It's been Beachfront Berry Sipping Safari. It's from the Caribe Hilton Hotel.
Yeah, and you got the old school one, too.
Yeah, and we're going to try to do this as close to the old school menu picture as possible. Not something you see every day. Now, first of all,
So you're just taking a cucumber, right?
Just taking a cucumber, and this, we're just this is just garnishing. We're just putting a few decorative marks on it before we hollow out, because it's easier to do that.
You're just taking a cucumber, and what are you going to do?
And there are a couple ways to do this.
Are you going to core this out?
Yeah, I'm going to core it out. Yeah, well, you have to empty a thing to run a drink out of it.
Yeah, I guess so.
This handy little tool, which is also, in fact, more frequently used for curly fries.
Is it?
Yeah, is going to do the job too, though, and makes it relative. The same principle as the core for the pineapple. You see?
So
You
are coring the cucumber.
Yeah, things that you twist into fruits. And look at that. A relatively simple process. I say bar spoon. If you don't have one of these, it works great too. If you have something around for making vegetable spirals or curly fries.
So where would you find that tool at?
I stored it off Amazon. So we did a little zesting on the top.
So you have it hollowed out.
Yes, zesting to give it like a little nice little kind of give a cucumber a nice little tiki touch.
Oh yeah,
if you can call it.
Yeah, when
that.
I think of tiki, that's what I think of, a cucumber.
Yeah, actually nobody thinks of that. I'm pretty sure. Okay, in the picture in the hotel, they have little. Obviously, you can't put this down. They have little cups. They put the cucumbers in.
Okay.
To hold them up.
Oh, look at that.
So
you've already done one for yourself too.
Yep.
All right. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, who knew, right?
Yeah.
Tiki drinks and a cucumber.
All right, so you're going to add a bunch of ice.
Yep.
And again, when you're going to make this cocktail, you're going to make it for two at the same time, right?
Yes. And this is a small drink especially compared to the monstrous Bulu.
All right, so 1.5 ounces of light rum.
Yep.
And you're going to go with the Plantation 3-Star?
Yeah, I am. We're not... only really following the original recipe's proportions at this point. We both preferred rum to vodka. Vodka's kind of dull, so white rum instead of vodka. Also works in other drinks like the macadamia nut chichi. The chichi is usually vodka too, but white rum's a nice sub there.
Exactly. So you're dealing with a half ounce of fresh lime juice.
Okay.
So that would be an ounce of lime juice.
Uh-huh.
Freshly squeezed.
Yep. Okay.
1 teaspoon of Pernod, but you're going to use absinthe.
Yeah. Pernod is ultimately a absinthe replacement anyway, when absinthe was declared illegal. So, let's cut to the chase and get back to what would have been put in pre-absinthe personal special prohibition.
Okay.
So we've now swapped out two of the original ingredients. It's going to look just like the one in the hotel, but probably not going to taste exactly like it.
All right, 1 teaspoon of sugar syrup.
And for that, swapping again, we're going with the agave syrup, which is a fantastic sweetener. It could interfere in some cases because it has a color with the presentation of a drink. But we're serving this in a cucumber. No one's going to see this thing. So we'll go for flavor instead.
And that's it.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. Pretty simple, if odd.
But the thing I'm interested in seeing is how are you going to get the cocktail into those cucumbers?
That is, going to require a steady hand.
Or a funnel.
Or a funnel. Don't have cucumber funnel. We'll have to make do.
All right.
Okay.
So you strain it.
Yeah. Can you imagine just trying to stuff ice cubes down this thing?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Look at that.
All right. I'll tell you what, Tom, this is a first for me. I've never drank a drink out of a cucumber. I've had drinks that had cucumbers in it.
Yes.
But I've never had the drink in the cucumber.
Yeah. And drinks of cucumber are actually pretty good. That 46 Flamingo of Trader Vic's with a cucumber spear, 7-Up, rum, and Angostura bitters. Fantastic. Great summertime quaffer. But there are not many like this, to be sure. And so I believe we're trying to keep this looking much like the one in the book. So it's going to need one of these.
See, now it's tiki. I would have never thought that cucumber would be tiki, but I guess it is.
Hey, it's in a Beach Bum Berry book, and I'm not going to argue with him. Drink number 2, and if you want more, there is more in that thing. One of the disadvantages of this drink is that, as written, the volume as written, you need a incredibly huge cucumber to fit the whole recipe in that. So, I've never actually got a cucumber big enough to fit the volume listed on the recipe into the cucumber.
Let's try this.
Yep, let's give it a go.
I'd cheers you, but...
Yeah, I don't want to spill anything.
That's not bad.
Can you believe it?
Well, it's interesting because obviously the taste of absinthe or Pernod is like black licorice, which is fennel.
Yes.
And in some ways, it's like a fennel. This is like a fennel drink.
It could be fennel, yeah. It actually pairs, herbally, it kind of pairs nicely with the cucumber.
This ain't that bad.
Yeah. Yeah, see, it's
strong.
Yeah. It's an unlikely tiki drink.
But it is a tiki drink.
Yes, that's what they say. Hey, Beach Bum Berry is the authority on the subject.
And this is what it says here. This is what it says.
Yes.
It says, by Joe... What's the guy's name? Joe...
I think it's Joe Scialomo. Also,
there you go.
Also the inventor of the more popular Suffering Bastard. But yeah, he was a Class A bartender in a number of places. His drinks are fantastic. And he's largely unknown today for some reason.
Yeah, because he made drinks out of cucumbers. This is an interesting drink. The Pernod's definitely forward.
Yes, even though there's only a teaspoon.
But after that taste goes through, it does smooth out. It does become refreshing. It is a refreshing drink. And I'll tell you what, people at home, make this drink and tell me what you think. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Would you rather drink a drink out of a cucumber, or would you rather drink a drink of a pineapple?
I can
Or
guess,
both.
I can guess what the answer to that's going to be.
But
yes.
I will say this is the closest thing I'm going to be eating to a salad anytime coming soon. So I'm going to consider this healthy.
Okay.
Tom, thank
yes.
you.
By all means.
Thanks for
You're
thanks
welcome.
For, nothing like drinking drinks out of
Yes. And you notice,
things you can eat.
yes. And you notice the recipe does suggest that you nibble the cucumber as a bar snack while you consume the drink.
Oh, you can eat it?
Yeah. Which I would think could get incredibly messy, but hey.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Tom, thank you.
Sure.
Let's drink. No. We still got the booler for 2.
Yes.
We're going to be here for a while.
You said 1.5? Okay.
1.5 ounces.
See if we got enough. Yep.
We don't know that. We don't need to show you how to squeeze a lime.
Yep. On the money.
I'm sure there's plenty of other videos that will show you how to do that.